Hey guys, this is Jesse here at Jesse Lee Strength and Fitness. This is a recap of run number 23, which I just completed. It is Saturday midday. I decided not to run this morning. I just kind of felt like having a mellow morning. Had a little bit of a sleep in. It was a little bit kind of rainy off and on, so I just decided to chill. I typically get up and run early on Saturday mornings, but decided since it was kind of cool, I would just let it go until midday. So we got the grocery shopping done. We went to the farmer's market. I did do a little bit of a cheat and had a couple of donuts, which, I kind of paid for on this run. So just kind of knowing that whatever you're fueling yourself with, you're kind of going to get the result. So if you're fueling yourself with good whole foods, you're probably going to feel pretty good on your run. If you're fueling yourself with donuts, crackers, chips, not food that's not food, then you're probably going to pay for it a little bit. But it's always to have a good reminder to kind of get back to it. And this was, we were done with our grocery shop, and, I think there's just a little bit of sometimes I have just a mood that I feel and I kind of go with it. And oftentimes it's just a reminder that eating good whole foods is the way to go. And I felt it a little bit on the run. So we'll recap that for you. But the lesson is just try to, train for performance, eat for performance, and you'll typically be okay. So 15-minute warm up. I did a 3-minute walk out. I did a 6-minute jog. And then I just did a run walk on the very outside of that. So I walked, jogged, walked, jog, walked, jog. And then I took a little bit of a rest in between that. So I walked for another minute or so. And then I did my Cadence drills, and I really worked hard on my Cadence drills in order to really get those fast feet. I was trying to, I was getting up there to the 199 in my Cadence, and I was trying to hold that for that 30 seconds and then walk for the 30 seconds 4 times. I felt really good, felt fast, felt quick in my feet, and I'm just trying to be really equal with both feet. And then the tricky was I did not have any rest right after the Cadence, so I went right after my 30-second walk right into a half-mile run, and I tried to complete the run fairly quickly. And that was pretty tough. I was pretty huffed by the end of that little half-mile kind of faster run. And then I did a 10-minute cool down, which consisted of a 5-minute walk, a 1-minute jog, and then a 4-minute walk on the way home. So just to recap the stats here, I got a 3.12 miles on that. It was a 34-minute workout, so I was out there for a bit, but I'm pretty happy. I ran the half mile in 3 minutes and 28 seconds, and so that put me at a pace of about 6:56. So that's a sub-7 mile. I don't know that I could hold a sub-7 mile right yet, but the goal is definitely to be shooting for like I'd like to have a goal this year of running around a 6.5-minute mile when I went out and just ran a mile. I wouldn't be able to hold that for a 5K, but I'd like to go out and run a 6.5-minute mile just for my own fun. But yeah, that was a pretty good showing. I did feel a little bit like, I think when you eat those high sugary foods, you kind of come high and then you kind of crash. And I think I was in the middle of the crash phase out there on the run, and just noticing a little bit of that. So I'll get back on the diet. I'll eat some good fresh foods this afternoon, and we'll get back going on. So every now and again, these things happen. Just get back on the train so you can continue your training practice, so you can get better, you can get stronger, you can get faster, all those things, and stay healthy. Okay, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.